today I'm going to tell you about one of the most brutal realities of football. In fact, it's a secret most clubs don't want you to know, but it also leads you to the most important lesson of the mental game. Because if you don't understand this one principle, you'll never become a master of the mind. In fact, this one idea is the foundation to all of mental performance. But before we get there, we have to lay down some groundwork. Let's start with the idea of success. Ask any retired player and they'll tell you that real success in football isn't goals, trophies, or status. It's being able to look back at your playing days with a smile. And the best way to do that is by having no regrets. To have tested your limits, gave it your all, and not wonder what could have been. From there, we need to know the rules of the football journey. Because how can we win a game if we don't even know the rules? You see, the soccer world is a market. Players want the best clubs, and clubs want the best players. So when you're a top performer, clubs treat you way better than the rest of the pack. They will want to sign you, give you opportunities, and push you up the ladder. Not because they like you, but because you offer them value. After all, you provide the skill to help teams win games and climb up rankings, which ultimately makes them look good. So don't forget that you have power in this game. And as a top performer, that success can build on itself. For example, if you're scoring goals, the club may want you to take the penalties. And when that happens, you get more goals. So it can be an upward spiral. But if you're performing average or struggling, you probably won't be treated so well. Even legends have experienced this. Ask Ronaldo, ask Salah, ask Trent. They gave everything to their clubs. Goals, trophies, and years of loyalty. But the moment their form dipped, they were benched or replaced. And this can devastate players who think the club will repay their loyalty. That's because no one told them the unwritten rule. And that's why I'm giving it away, to protect those players. Because the truth is, clubs will value performance above all. They rarely say it, but that's just how the market works. But again, if we know this rule, then we can use it to our advantage. But this doesn't just apply to your club. It applies to people too. You see, everyone's trying to move up in the market. So even if they want you to succeed, they're going to be too busy building their own success to do it for you. And that sounds harsh, but it's logical. Because at the end of the day, everyone moves on. Coaches as well as teammates. So if you invest too much of your energy into other people's development, you're going to be stuck with a lesser version of yourself. So here's the thing. Everyone's development is their own responsibility. And that's actually freeing because now you owe it to yourself to be your best version. So how do we do this? With this mental shift. You owe it to yourself to always be mentally on your own team because we control so little. We don't control the club. We don't control the coach. Heck, we don't even control our own health, but we do control our mind. And frankly, you have enough forces already working against you. You have injuries, politics, let alone the other competition. And I've had athletes ask, isn't that being selfish? And maybe it is, but again, these are the rules of the game. And if everyone else is playing that way, then you should too. But to be clear, that doesn't mean being selfish on the pitch or be selfish with teammates. It simply means that you want to put your development first and that your mind is always on your own team. But what do I really mean when I say being on your own team? It means thinking the thoughts that will always elevate you instead of betray you. Think about it. Athletes betray themselves all the time. Doubting yourself is betrayal. Believing the skeptics is betrayal. Talking yourself out of training is betrayal. That's because it's betraying your best version. But when your mind is on your own team, you're always backing yourself, helping yourself getting to that peak. When you make a mistake, you say, all right, I'll get the next one. When someone says you're not good enough, you say, watch this. When you don't feel like training, you say, my best version deserves better. And this can't just be a quote or an idea. It has to be a commitment. Because again, if you want to reach your potential, if you want to see your best version, no one is going to do it for you. So you need to get your mind on your side. And once you're able to always be on your own team, then learning the other mental lessons becomes easy. And that's exactly why I made this channel, to help young footballers master the mental game. So if you want to be a part of this mission and elevate your game, be sure to like and subscribe and share this video with someone that you think it could help. So until next time, make sure you keep training your brain to unlock your game.